Good day and welcome to Alke-Centric. This is Umlungisi Kandlala. Umicwanini sibe isikhabakhaba nesekhabuvezo ngonyawo. Isala kulandela singalandelwa nanguSathane uqobo. Today I'd like us to discuss the issue of a man. What is a man in our culture, in our way of life? We refer to a man as INDODA. So I think a man and INDODA are two different things, but at the same time they are similar. A man is a grown male figure. That is my understanding of what a man is. Whereas INDODA is a responsibility, is a behavior. Not just a behavior, a good behavior. When I listened to Dr. Nevu, he said something that was very important, that the term INDODA, and my brothers and sisters once again are going to forgive me for using my language, but I'll try to translate where I can. INDODA comes from what I would say a standstill, something that you stand for, something that is good. It's more like when you swear, I swear I would not do this. So it goes like this: ndoda ndife ndingazange ndixoke, which is I will die without lying. Ndoda ndife ndingazange ndikrekreze, I will die without cheating. Ndoda ndife ndiluhoyile usapho lukabawo, I will die making sure that I take care of my father's home. Ndoda ndife ndingazange ndimhlukumeze umntu wesifazane. This is my declaration. I would like you to understand. It's not necessarily what it means. I'm just making an example. Ndoda ndife ndingazange ndimhlukumeze umntu wesifazane, meaning I will die without ever abusing a woman. So you see that this is a declaration. If you declare, you will then follow it with a behavior. In our culture, there comes a time where a boy goes to what do they call this? Some call it a circumcision school. I don't think it's a circumcision school. It's a very, very silly term. An initiation school where you initiate from boyhood to manhood. So that is basically a bridge that takes you from boyhood to manhood. And going there does not necessarily make you a man if your behavior doesn't change, because we have a thing as Africans that we can even refer to a woman as a man just by mere behavior. And we can refer to someone who did not go to initiation school in our culture as a man. And we do not, because we understand, we do not refer to men of other cultures who did not go to initiation school as boys. We don't do that because we understand that that is their culture, that is their way of life. Part of being a man is respecting you, and respect starts within. You firstly need to respect yourself. If you respect yourself, you will behave in a manner that shows that you respect yourself. It's going to be very, very easy for you to respect another person because you have respect for yourself. That is very, very important. Endodeni. So in our days, you find an old man in I don't want to call this a tavern or in a club. An old man, a 55-year-old man, 55 year old married man in a tavern. In our culture, that is an abomination. You do not do that. If you are in a tavern, 12 o'clock midnight, what about your children? What about your wife? What if you, when you go home, you find your wife and children raped or your house burnt down? And what would be your answer to your ancestors? What would be your answer to your community, to your people, your family, your friends? Where were you? I was in a club. You know, part of being a man is understanding time and place for everything. There's a time and place for everything. You, uh, you like it's very simple. Honestly, you cannot, as a 20-year-old, behave like a 4-year-old. If you do that, one way or the other, there's something wrong with you as a human being. So that's why it is important for us Africans to understand what a man is. In our days, well, especially in South Africa, I'm not sure what is happening across the globe. In South Africa, we have a very, very high uh, rate of women being abused by men to an extent that they are being killed. It's called gender based violence. Why does this happen? Because men have forgotten what it means to be a man. Let us forget the politics and everything and the why it happened. Let us just go to the core of it. I'm not going to mention this person's name because of respect for her and her family. My woman's friend is abused, thoroughly abused by her husband, and the woman is just there. She doesn't want to report it and whatnot. So you cannot refer to that person as a man. That's not a man. That's a boy. There's no man who does that. I personally do not believe in this notion of real men. It's either you are a man or not. In my understanding, there's no such a thing as a real man. It's either you are a man or not. INDODA okanye uyinkwenkwe. It is as simple as that. So your behavior will determine where you belong. We will not tell you what you are, but your behavior will tell us who you are. Even when, like I said earlier in this conversation, that even when a woman behaves a certain way, we refer to that woman as a man. When we're talking or when we are emphasizing a behavior, we would refer to her yaze yayindoda intombi kabani, meaning that she so and so's daughter is such a man because a man is held in high regards in terms of a behavior, not necessarily because he's a male figure. No, it is not the case. I wish we can try by all means to look at it differently as African people. Let me not be long. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and comment on the comment section below. And last but not least, please subscribe. Kamako.